Did you ever thought about producing a video on YouTube but have no idea how it works? Then I show you how you can do that. I guide you step by step through the process that I use to create my videos, produce them, and then upload them to YouTube so that you can do it yourself. My process is a 6-step process. And what I normally do is that I have an ideation phase where I come up with ideas. Secondly, I have the storylining, where I make a story out of the idea and the topic that I want to talk about. Thirdly, I record the video. So that's what I'm currently doing. I record the video. And then fourthly, I will edit the video. After I have edited the video, I will create a thumbnail, so a cover image for my video, and then I will upload it. And then I'm done. So that's my 6-step process of how I create my YouTube videos. And what I will be doing now is guide you step by step for each of them of how I do it. And in later videos this week, I will go into an in-depth guidance where I show you exactly how I do it. But for now, let's go into the different steps of how I do it. The first one is the ideation phase. I have to come up with an idea about what do I want to talk about. What is a topic that I think would benefit you? A topic that I think will give you any kind of value. So one idea or one topic that I recently talked about was a topic around how to be creative, how to do creative problem solving. And this topic happened, or like I created the topic and came up with a topic while walking along a street. And I realized there's so much that we can change. But sometimes we just go around the world and we never change anything because we're just not aware and we don't even think about how we can enhance our own world. And with this in mind, I had my idea. And then I went on and did my storylining. But you can also have so many different ideas. And you can get ideas because you talk with friends, or you experience something at work, or you just read about something that was eye-opening for yourself. And you say like, I think this would be really eye-opening for others as well. Let me share that. So these are ideas of how you can come up with topics to then build a storyline around them. Because it's not only around a topic, but it's also around, okay, how can I make my story interesting? How can I bring knowledge further? How can I entertain? So the question is, okay, how do I want to bring this knowledge to my audience? Do I want to be informative? Do I want to be analytical? Do I want to be entertaining? Do I want to inform? So what kind of intention do I have while I create those videos? And then also, how do I build my storyline? So normally a storyline, how I do this, has 3 parts. The first part is that I think about what do I want to talk about and then tell you. So for example, I said to in this video, you want to start and create and produce your own videos and upload them to YouTube, then watch this video and I will give you an understanding and I inform you and I educate you around how to do that. So I start with, let's say, a headline of the video that I will be producing. And then in the second piece and second part, I will do all the content. And then the third part will be a CTA, a call to action. And the call to action can be, for example, that I say, just try it out yourself. Now you watch the video, try it out and tell me how it went. Were you successful? Did you learn something new? Or I ask you to subscribe to my channel so that I can produce more videos, but also that you can benefit from getting new videos that I produce and learning every day and every week something new. So this is the third piece or like third part structure that I use to structure and storyline my videos. But then especially the content piece is the longest piece. I like to structure it. So I try to give it a very clear structure so that you can follow that. But it really depends on yourself how you want to build this. A lot of videos are also built around the hero story. So a hero that has some obstacle, and then we solve the obstacle for the hero, and in the end, the hero is happy. So this depends a bit on what you want to achieve with your videos as well. What is the intent of the video? And with the storylining, what I like to do is that I walk around either by taking a walk or I walk around the office and I then practice my speech. So I practice my storyline and I walk around and basically talk to myself or talk to the mirror and just practice it. There are other versions of this. You can also write a text and then practice this in pieces. So whatever works for you, that's really something you have to figure out yourself. I did a lot of public speaking in my previous years. So with public speaking, I'm used to talk and practice the talking. And so this is something where I'm quite good at. And this works for me, but you really have to figure out for yourself. And then when I'm done and I say, oh, okay, I think the storyline works now, then I record the story and I record the video. I record the video using Descript. That's a tool that I came along that I really enjoy working with, especially not only for the recording, but also for the editing. But you can use whatever kind of program or camera that you have at hand to record the videos. And when you're done recording, then it's time to edit. And the editing piece is the, let's say, most time-consuming piece, but also the most creative piece, because that's really around where you add and adapt the images and bring the whole story then to life while talking, using audio, using images, using text, so whatever it takes to bring the story and bring the content to life. And as I said, I use Descript also for the editing. I picked it. I don't even really know how I picked it, but I picked it. One of the reasons why I picked this was that I tried to record videos and edit videos with Adobe Premiere Pro, and I was successful, but it took me quite a long time to edit. And it also misses some features that I was actively looking for. And secondly, Descript has a lot of tools that I think are really nice for beginners when you just want to get started with video production. It has some AI features and it helps me to record and come up with my storyline in a very easy way. That's the reason why I use Descript. There are some other tools on the market. So, for example, there's Lead.io that you can use. I think that's quite similar to Descript. So how I record my videos and what I really like about the tool is that, for example, you can give it a green screen. I record my videos at the moment in my office and the background is not as nice. And I sometimes just want to have a different background. So I can adapt the greens or can apply the green screen and then the whole background vanishes and I can basically use a different background. Secondly, I can apply studio sound, which is really helpful because I don't use a specific microphone. I don't use a specific camera at the moment because I'm just getting started. And so Descript allows me to have a good studio sound, even though I don't have a microphone yet. And that's really helpful as well. So you can, with a minimal kind of equipment, with just a laptop, you can create quite good videos and quite good quality videos. And then later on, you can invest in more camera and a microphone and additional lighting as well. And then what I also really like and how I use it is that I apply the green screen, I apply the studio sound, and then Descript is automatically transcribing my videos. And then after they transcribed it, I can add specific scenes. So I can divide the content into scenes and I can adapt then the videos and the images and everything per scene. And so that's really helpful for me to do the editing. I will do an additional video where I do very detailed editing. So then you can learn how to edit it yourself step by step. But for now, just let me tell you, there are some tools on the market that do some of the more complicated stuff quite easily as a Descript and some others as well. So I would prefer you to start with one of those because then you can easily get started and then you can adapt and learn all the skills that you need and then either choose a different tool later on, but for the first part, just getting started. And then after the editing, I download my video to then upload it again to YouTube. There is a function you can automatically upload to YouTube, but I kind of do this in these two steps. And then when I have it in YouTube, I add a description. I just copy the description from different videos that I liked and adapted it to my own needs. And then I add some sections to my videos. So you can say, okay, at time 00, the video starts. At time 8:31, we have a wrap up. And in between, we have different sections. So this helps you then to find out which section maybe do I want to watch or do I want to watch the whole video? So you can kind of jump around. And then what I also do is I create a thumbnail. And a thumbnail is the first image that you see before watching the video. So kind of the cover image of your video. And I create the thumbnail by using my laptop camera, where I make an image for myself. And then I upload this to Canva. And in Canva, that's a design tool. So in Canva, I erase the background. They have a very nice feature that you can erase the background automatically. And then I add some background color. I add some text, some images. And then I download this to my computer as well, upload it on the YouTube studio. And then I have everything ready. So I have ready the video, I have ready the description, I have ready my thumbnail, and then I'm basically done. And then I upload my YouTube video, and then I have it on YouTube. So this is my process, the 6 steps of how I produce videos. And in the next videos, I will go into more detail. How do you ideate? So what kind of ideas can you come up with? And I will share some more examples of how to find interesting topics to talk about. Then secondly, it's all around the storytelling and the storylining. So I give you some ideas and more in-depth details about the storylining. And then it's a lot about the editing process. So the editing process is the biggest and the most comprehensive that you have to do, and the most time consuming. So I will go step by step and show you exactly how I do it. And then I will also give you step-by-step guidance of how I do thumbnail and like uploading the description and how to go into the YouTube studio and so on. So that after that week, you have all the knowledge and everything that you might need to then create your own YouTube videos. I hope this video was helpful. And if you want to learn about the in-depth videos, then it would be great if you subscribe, because then you don't miss when the next videos come out. And I share more details of how you can create your own videos and upload them to YouTube.